Welcome everybody to the Bay Oval here in New Zealand. Today we've got the West Indies versus New Zealand in a T20 match. Here we've got a very strong lineup of both teams here. Kane Williamson's back for captaincy here, and Andre Fletcher, the keeper, has come back into the side. The pitch is dusty, hard, uneven with heavy cracks as it is very overcast at the moment, but hopefully no rain will come of it. West Indies lost the toss and were sent into field by Kane Williamson. So today we're hoping to see a very good match here as the openers come out here for New Zealand. Martin Guptill, who's got a big bat and a healthy strike rate. Colin Munro has also got a big average here.
Huge shot.
The first shot there. First boundary went for 6 for Guptill. Taylor getting it too short here. Yeah. In comes here's Munro just smacking it off the back foot down the ground for 4. He's been in some good form as of late, and
that was there to be hit, and it was
tried to carry it on, but there with another 4 down the ground.
That's a disappointing score, and they
unfortunately Guptill couldn't hang around, smashes it straight to cover, and Brathwaite takes a beautiful catch. Guptill only making 12 in this match. It was hit really solidly. Well, not much else you can really say about it. Just went straight to the hands, and yeah, a good low catch there by Brathwaite. As Archer comes in for his debut, smashes one through the covers there. Good shot off the back foot, really. But this big bat of his didn't help him out, and he gets the big thick edge as it flies out towards point. It was well taken by Russell. Archer only lasting for 5 runs. Leithart coming out for his debut, and the first ball he gets is a bouncer, and he's having none of that. It will go for 6. Wow. You can't bowl a bouncer straight away, that's for sure. Munro, he thought he had enough to get it straight, but no. Straight to Charles there at mid-off, which brought in Williamson. New Zealand struggling a little bit here, 45 for 3 in the 4th over. But Williamson gets a short one, and he just pops that through a cover point region to get off the mark, but that was short-lived as he drove this one straight back to Taylor, and Taylor gets enough of the ball to pick it up. So that brings in BJ Watling, and well, he took charge for a bit here, advancing for a 4, getting a short one, cutting away through point for 4. No one back there as well. Leithart at the other end is just sitting there playing the just being there to help out. There's a couple of 4s there. This one here was an inside edge, a big appeal for nothing really, and so it was turned down. But Watling carried on in the end with another boundary through the covers. So this here was, I don't know what this was really. Fortunately, Watling coming too short. It was a good throw by Roach in the end, which brought up Mitchell Sattner. And well, he played a lovely innings this time around. flicking this one off the pad for 4. Got a bit too straight. As Letha finally getting a boundary after a while, and he gets 2, and it's basically one after the other. He couldn't hang around, played the wrong shot to a straight ball, and gets clean bowled for 29, which brings out Doug Bracewell. I was looking pretty circumspect, to be honest, only being 115 for 6. But there was a few good balls here. This one, a big appeal for nothing, really. This one, too straight, his Satner just flicks us away and gets plenty on it. And here's another one through the mid, the extra cover region for 4 more. For a while, boundaries were far from flowing for a while. As this one's pumped over the top for 4. There's a big shot by Satner all the way over cow corner for 6. And another one just flicked off the pad, just getting too straight. And, well, the fielder just couldn't flick that one inside and drags it over for 4. There's Satner just playing well here. Satner and Bracewell bringing up a 50 partnership pretty quickly. This is a huge shot, just falling short of the 6 there for Bracewell. As we start getting later into the innings, the boundaries started flowing a bit more, and this single here brought up Mitchell Satner's 50, and it was a good 50, and very quick one at the same time. Only had 1-6 at that stage. I think he ended up with 2. We played nicely all around the ground for that 50. And well, coming to the end of the innings, they knew they had a few more big hitters to come, so they tried to take it on themselves. And the previous ball before that one there, they actually managed to run 4. So yeah, there's the big shot there from Satner to bring up another 6. Russell just couldn't get it right, as Roach took on the last over. When they're bringing out the New Zealand 200, with Doug Bracewell trying to smack it over the fence, but getting 4s, which are just as good. We're basically seeing the last over all by itself here at the moment. And there's a big shot there for his 6. He finally got it over the rope, and also brought up the 100 partnership. Tries to sweep this one away. It is called wide, but the last ball of the over, he tried to improvise and ended up getting a leading edge onto his pad and just went straight up in the air. Good catch by Fletcher, but a great innings there by Doug Bracewell for his 46. So the New Zealand scorecard looking kind of withery at one stage. Martin Guptill 12, Munro 18, Archer 5, Letha 29, Williamson 4, Watling 30, Bracewell 46, and not out is Mitchell Satner for 70 runs. A big score to be had here, 215 for 7. As we look at the West Indies bowling here, no one really looks that great. Taylor picking up the most wickets, 3 for 51, and wow, the rest it's pretty circumstantial that everyone just could not get a start. But there we go. as well as the New Zealand batsmen didn't really take off from the top order. The economy rates are just too high for any T20. So now we see the reply for the West Indies, as Johnson Charles comes in with a high score. Missed that high score, sorry. But Tim Southee, the opening bowler, well, he didn't pick up anything in that first over. A good, tidy first over, actually. As Trent Bolt comes in, and he actually gets hit for 4 off his first delivery. Probably would dented his confidence a little bit, but it didn't help that the second ball also went for 4. Good shots there by Fletcher though. And this one here was a perfectly timed drive by Fletcher as it headed out towards the boundary, but the fielder just could not bring it in time. This one here, he's tried to hook it over the top, but Martin Guptill's in the deep, and no, sorry, not Guptill, it's Archer takes the catch in the deep there to get rid of Andre Fletcher for only 13, which brings the early demise for the West Indian batsman. It looked like it was a slow ball. Didn't see the speed ball there, but ball taken in the deep by Archer. He had a lot of time to really get to it. It hung in the air for a bit. Samuels here flicking this one through the mid wicket for a boundary off big edge there, just missing out. And this one here came back in just enough to get Samuels trapped in front, and LBW was given. They didn't go upstairs in the end. To Marlon Samuels for 4. LBW Bolt. Shy Hope came to the crease next. As we just have a look at ball tracking here, I personally thought it may have missed the stumps, but it's going to smash the top of leg stump, which was beautiful delivery by Bolt. As Southee continued, and Charles obliged with that one there, straight over the top of point 4. And this one here smashed high in the air. Thought Satner could have been in business, but not that time. Shy Hope on the back foot, cutting this one away to the boundary for 4. Bolt again. This one hit straight down the ground by Charles, and will take a boundary also. But to continue, and this one was smashed off the pads. He got a bit too straight, heading towards leg, and a massive 6. Oh, and this one here was a nice edge there, and Bolt. Well, he almost had the maiden. With the last ball, he managed to find the gap and went for 4. Archer was the new bowler at the other end, and his first ball, well, you guessed it, it goes for 4. Pretty early start. Well, second ball actually. As Archer this time just couldn't get the right spot, and Shy Hope, he was on the back foot, smacking it down the ground. New bowler was in, and it was spin at the other end. As Shy Hope puts this one away for 4. Inside, continue the bowling, and next ball, well, he got the inside edge, and a great take by BJ Watling. Some great keeping in the back. Got a bit of turn on, quite a bit of turn on this one, I think, as well. So it's the way he managed to get the inside edge. So we're just take a slow look at this replay because, yeah, a bit of bounce also helped. So a great catch. So I hope gone for 20. Which brings in Kieran Pollard, 63. This is high score. So Archer continues. Gets the edge and a great take again by BJ Watling. Just getting this one to shape away Archer, and well, Pollard just didn't pick it in time. And a nice little catch there. It's not a very good angle to look at, but nonetheless, a good catch. Pollard for one, Watling with his second catch. Andre Russell comes out with his black bat as Charles straight down the ground this time, and even Martin Guptill can't catch up with that one. In comes Leithard again at the other end, and well, Russell managed to get a hold of that one straight down the ground for one. For four, sorry. And the last ball of the over. Wow. Russell says, "Thank you. I'll take a 6." With a very unorthodox backward sweep shot. Charles on the back foot, smacking this one through mid-wicket of Archer's bowling. And probably a little bit too short. This one here, massive edge, and well, Charles will have to depart this time for 33. With a great catch by Watling once again. Lita picking up another wicket. And he was can't really pick it properly, but I swear that turned away. Carlos Brothwaite comes out, and well, first ball he faces straight over the top of Archer and went for 4. Wow. This one here is a big Superman catch there by Watling, and wow, not much we could tell about that one. It's brought in Nareen, and Brothwaite continued with his boundary hitting straight down the ground. Archer there still getting popped over the top. 4 more through the mid-wicket region. That continued, and Nareen, first ball, what's he trying to do? Try to scoop it over the top. Well, I should say he missed it completely, and his leg stump went flying out of the ground. Lights lit up this time. Back glitches into the ground a bit there, and who doesn't like stump cam? Kumar Roach was the new man in, and he managed to get a boundary off his first delivery he faces. West Indies were looking not very well as Roach tried to charge this one, and well, he gets the inside, he gets an edge straight to Watling for another catch, and well, West Indies, they dropped down to 99 for 8, I think it was, 99 for 7. Just have a look at this. Even if it wasn't an edge, well, Watling have had tons of time to knock those stumps easily. Letha 2 was continuing, and that shot there brings up the West Indian 100. Ashley was brought into the attack, and wow, boundary off his one there. Doug Bracewell, well, he was batting quite well. Those first 3 deliveries of his, all swing and misses. As this one here is pushed through the mid-wicket region and trickled away for 4. So he just could not get much turn for some reason, and another 4 there for Taylor. Shoddy continued here, and well, unfortunately this one also trickled away to the boundary. Very slowly, but it got there for Brathwaite. Well, we're into the last over here, and Taylor gets to the boundary here. Bracewell trying to get it up there, not getting very far. And unfortunately the pace was just too good, and it ran away for 4. This was a peach of a ball, right in the block hole. Couldn't do anything with that. Andrew Taylor clean bowled through the middle stump. And of course I said, who can't say no to a stump cam? As just a perfect Yorker. And straight through the middle. On 2 balls to go, he tried to get the Yorker going again. Just too full, he managed to get it away, Walker in. Warrigan? Yeah. As the last ball. Well, they appealed, but well, there was nothing there. So at the end of it all, not a bad over, but New Zealand come away with the win, 74 runs. What more could you ask for in a T20 match? So here we got the summarised play. Mitchell Satner 70 for New Zealand, Doug Bracewell 46, Watling 30, Leithart 29, and Taylor 3 for 51 in the end was the pick of the bowlers for the West Indies. Well, their batting wasn't too bad. Their score isn't that bad considering it's 141 for 9. Charles 33, Taylor 27, Brathwaite 24 not out, and Shy Hope 20. But the pick of the bowlers, Brian Leithart 5 for 28, and Trent Bolt 2 for 32. Well, that's all the cricket we have for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you've watched this the whole way through, thank you so much. Hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And for all your controller needs, go get some thumb grips from Cliff Grips. Use my discount tag. It's TBGT10, and you'll get 20% off all your grips for your controllers. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and yeah, stay awesome. Cheers.